City, oh City FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen, and it's all City, oh City FC. Okay, maybe we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen is a bit of a stretch at this current moment, but we actually won a game! What is happening? Is the world turned upside down or something? I don't know. But woohoo! We've actually won a game. I can't believe it. What is going on? Woo! I'm just trying to get some like highlights up and stuff. But woohoo! Yeah, I'm sure I am. I'm City till I die. City till I die. I'm City till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm City till I die. Yes. Anyway, I've just got chance up. I've just got Hull City chance up on the internet. But yeah, woohoo! Right. One thing that annoyed me, what I saw on Twitter, was Nigel Adkins' pass map for the game against Blackburn. It's actually one of the best things in the world. Well, it's not the best because it was terrible. But basically, it was Bowen, the only person high up the pitch. Campbell sitting deeper than Bowen. Our two fullbacks going in central. Our defenders sitting really deep. And our midfielders just sat there doing nothing. Evandro just stood there, just past the centre, just like centre spot, like, yeah. Alright, when I get the ball, I've just got to pass it backwards. And at first, I didn't really see much improvement. Henriksen had a good go shot from the first half. Yes, I did watch it, actually. And the shot that Henriksen took that was saved, it was a really, really, really good shot. It was a really good shot. So fair play to him for that. Then they went and got a corner, and I was just sat eating my tea after a football game, and I'm watching it, and I was like, they'll score this. I said that to my mum and my dad. They were just sat in the room with me. I said, Rotherham will score here. What happens? The cross is whipped in, and Richard Wood loses his marker and heads it in. There's always our defensive, where we defend corners, is always either one player unmarked or one or two players that can easily lose their marker. It's what has happened, and it's what happened there. So, you know. Anyway, Jackson Irvine. Da-da-da! Your long hair never looked so good. So good, so good, so good. Jackson Irvine, minute 1-1. Didn't see the goal because I was just like putting my plate in the kitchen. So then I got my dad to explain it to me. Second goal happened while I was in the bath, so that's nice. Then it was like half time and stuff. I was just like, yeah. So that's Campbell's goal that I missed. And then Jackson Irvine. Da-da-da. I was just sat on the floor. And my TV's like my TV is connected to the wall. If I'm sat on the floor, I've got my chair in the way, so I can't see it. But I saw that goal, kind of. Yeah, I saw it. So, yep. Then Proctor made it 3-2, but I was just like, oh no. But we pulled through. And getting we've won. Why have all our point scoring games come on the road? So, in other news, obviously the loan window is closing soon. And Ehab Alam was replying to Hull City fans' questions on Instagram. And someone asked him if there were loan targets, if they were bringing back concessions, and if he was going to back the manager in January. On loan signings, he said yes, there are targets, so that's a positive. When asked when concessions and OAPs were coming back, he quite simply answered no, so that's pretty clear. And then, on whether he'll back the manager in January, he said, it depends where we are in the league. So it depends where you are in the league if you're going to back the manager. If we're bottom of the league, that's the only time you'll back the manager. If we're in and around that relegation zone, that's the only time when you'll back the manager. If we're high mid-table and like pushing up for promotion, I don't think we will be. But if we're in those positions, you won't back the manager. But what if there's a clear hole in our team? He is mad. Anyway, we've been linked with Crystal Palace winger with Crystal Palace winger Sully Kakai, and Adkins, I think, has addressed those rumours, saying he's not a target. Bursaspor in Turkey hoping to get Kamil Grzycki. What else? Oh yeah, we've been linked with Ashley Fletcher and Marvin Johnson from Middlesbrough because Tony Pulis doesn't want them. And if Tony Pulis doesn't want them, then who's going to want them? Well, a team in non-league or maybe in the MLS, but you know. Anyway, away from that. But yeah, I actually think that this can be positive now because I think that's left us in a decent position in the league. I'll have a look. But ultimately, who have we got coming up? So coming up, we've got Stoke away on Saturday. Then we've got the Derby game in the Carabao Cup, which I can confirm I will not be there for, but I will try and get a reaction video out while I'm on my holidays, don't worry. I'm back for the Derby home game in the league though. Then we've got Ipswich at home, Wigan and Reading away, Middlesbrough and Leeds at home, Sheffield United away, Preston at home, Bristol City and Bolton away, West Brom at home, Birmingham away, Nottingham Forest and Norwich at home, QPR away, Millwall away, Brentford and Swansea at home, Preston and Leeds away. So that takes us up to the end of 2018. So there are definitely games that we can win. As long as we play like we did for the majority of that game. Because if we play the way we played in the second half against Villa and in the whole game against Blackburn for the rest of the season, we've got no hope. Absolutely no hope. So we need to play with the team spirit we play with on the road. Because all of our good games, it seems, have come away from home. So we just need to carry all that momentum forward. Carry it all forward that we've got from this game and take it into the Stoke game, then take it into the Carabao Cup where it's probably going to be a changed team, then take it back into the league. Because ultimately now, I don't mind if we don't get through to the next round of the Carabao Cup or not, because Derby are a good team. and we'll most certainly face better teams if we get through. It'll be nice to get through because we got to the semi-finals 2 years ago under Thielen. Was it the semis or was it the quarters? It was one of those. But it was great, and it would have potentially salvaged our season if we'd have won it, but it would have taken more away from the Premier League and stuff. But, yeah. I don't mind if we don't get through the Carabao Cup or not. Realistically, our main focus this year has to be staying in the Championship and keeping hold of the manager, his team, and the players. And strengthening that good squad that we've got. Because on paper, our team is one of the best in the league. It is. On paper, our team is one of the best in the league. But the players don't play well enough. And ultimately now, bottom of the Championship, pushing up towards mid-table, is the sort of club we are. And we just need to sustain ourselves in this league now, and for the next couple of years. And obviously, I said the manager and his team, Andy Crosby. No, not Andy Crosby. Andy Crosby. There we go. So, Nige, Andy Crosby, his assistant. I don't think Tony Penix is. But then we've got Marshall out of contract. We've got, I want to say McDonald out of contract as well. No, I think he's next year. Grzycki out of contract, I want to say. Bowen. And a lot more players like that. A lot more good players. Evandro's out of contract, I think. I think Henriksen is as well. And there's definitely more players. So, we'll see, won't we? We will see. But ultimately, we just need to keep this going. We need to get some more points on the board. Because ultimately, points, the saying is win prizes. And the prize for us will be staying in the Championship. And I think that's where we're looking at this season. So as long as we can stay in this league and do it maybe convincingly, I'll be happy. As long as we keep hold of the gaffer and a lot of the players, I'll be happy. Because last year it was a massive shock because we lost so many players. So many first team players. But now we're going to be losing a lot more in these next 2-3 years. So we just need to get used. So we just need to maybe soften that blow a little bit. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you later. And see ya. For I can't help falling in love with you. The Tigers! The Tigers! The Tigers! The Tigers!